In life, some of the best things come from unforeseen situations. For Joseph Anthony Girgenti, growing up with a love for innovation opened up doors that would lead to a dream he never thought would come to life.
I grew up the kid that liked to take everything apart. And my mom mentioned to me, why don't you look at some engineering courses? And it kind of just clicked. When I was in my degree, I told myself, whatever it is that I do in engineering, I'm not going to design HVAC systems. I didn't think that was that cool at the time, and I figured I'd be designing fine Italian sports cars. What I ended up doing was exactly what I thought I wasn't going to do, and I found that I really, really enjoy it. I took an internship while I was still in college, while I was finishing college with a firm, and there is where I met my founding partner, Todd Wilson. He was my boss at our previous location. That firm was a smaller firm, and they were pretty set as far as the size that they wanted to be, which didn't leave growth potential for us. And we wanted more, we wanted to do more, we wanted to grow more. And so he and I got to talking, and we left, and we started our own firm in 2005. We designed HVAC, electrical, plumbing, fire sprinkler systems, and the structure of a building. The things that contractors are building, we're designing them. For those older audience viewers, we make blueprints. We don't call them that anymore. They're plans. They're construction plans.
I would say what sets us apart is that we truly care. We're very team-oriented. In construction, there's many different teams on the project. There's the architect, the designers, MEP, structural, civil, and down to the contractor, right? So we like to work together for the paying customer, the restaurant owner, the building owner, the doctor's office. And I think that's what sets us apart is we really enjoy working together for a common goal to make the customer happy.
And as the company thrived during their first years, the 2008 recession had disastrously arrived. However, due to the team's sharp business design, this tragedy became something that's a little bit easier to bear.
By the time '08 hit, we had gotten to 12 people. At the end of 2007, we were 9, and we hired 3 people at the end of 2007, right before the holidays. We came back after our Christmas break, and we had 5 or 6 nice jobs lined up, and they all went on hold in January. We survived that period really based on 2 substantial things. We do a lot of small and medium-sized projects. With these small and medium-sized projects, companies were very much still hurting, and they were trying to save money. They took a full floor, they were trying to give back half of the floor. Well, there's design and construction happening there. But then secondarily, diversification across markets. We were in 3 different cities. They were not all slow at the same time. That's really set us in motion for not just the diversification across markets, but also the diversification of the services we offer.
Where a lot of engineering firms tend to just focus on one thing, which is nice because focusing on one thing, it's easier, it makes it more streamlined, but when you're able to diversify and do multiple different projects, we're able to survive downturns like that. And we also get the benefit of that. We get to learn all different types of things. So myself as an engineer, I'm always learning, I love learning. I actually started out as a mechanical engineer, that's what I am by degree. But now I practice electrical engineering and I practice plumbing engineering and fire protection engineering because I want to be able to learn as much stuff as I can. And here we do so many different types of projects that we're able to do that, and we offer that to our employees.
Bouncing back from this major obstacle has placed Wilson and Girgenti in this path to tremendous growth. And with the goal of being the biggest and the best engineering firm, the team already has plans on how to achieve just that.
We've made the decision we want to be a big engineering firm. We want to be across the country. Soon we'll have an office in New York. And really, with our recruiting and our training of young engineers right out of school, many times, we plant the seed very early in their minds that the biggest growth potential in our company is opening a new location in a new city. Last year and this year, we've actually been on the quest of getting licensed in all 48 lower states. Beyond that, development. We're really trying to get into development. There's just a lot of opportunity there, and we want to be in that game.
We're growing to a second and third company called WG Build, WG Hold. WG Build's a construction company that we're starting. Really, the idea behind that is we're designing the mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection systems for these buildings. Why don't we design them and build them? Streamline the process.
Even long term is we talk amongst ourselves that eventually someday we'll have a WG School of Engineering, and it'll feed into the construction company, into the engineering company. We'll have interns, we'll teach people how to build things, we'll train professionals, and we certainly have the crew to do it with hiring young engineers and training them, and we find that over and over again. We have a lot of young, ambitious engineers, and we try to train them properly and then cut them loose to go conquer the world.